we decided to take a cruise to the Bahamas. So we arrived in Miami, Florida, proceeded to Fort Lauderdale, and joined our cruise ship. Our cruise ship was the Liberty of the Seas. It's based out of Nassau. This particular cruise was in May of 2023, and the first 2 days were spent at sea. It was a 4-night, 5-day cruise, and as you can see here, the first couple days at sea, we kind of just went up and down the coastline and ended up in CoCoCay on the 3rd day. At CoCoCay, we mainly spent time snorkeling and playing in the pool. On the next day, we left CoCoCay and we headed to Nassau. In Nassau, we landed at the port on the north side of the island. And as you can see here, this is where the ports are, and we mainly stayed in the city area and just did a quick trip around. Went from Nassau and then back to Fort Lauderdale on the 4th day, arriving in Fort Lauderdale on the 5th day. Going back to CoCoCay in the Bahamas on the 3rd day, we mainly spent that entire time playing in the beach, snorkeling, spending some time at the pool. Here on CoCoCay, you can see there's a South Beach to the right of the map. It's not on this current map, it'll be on the next one. So here you can see South Beach. We did some snorkeling around this area, and to be honest with you, the snorkeling, it was nice. The water was clear. There was a little bit of things to see. We did see a stingray and a couple of fish, but this is kind of what you saw there. There wasn't any kind of coral or anything like that. Just some vegetation here. The next thing we did there, went to Oasis Lagoon, and there we just played in the pool, had a great time, great weather, very crowded there, but lively and fun music. What we really enjoyed, though, was the next location. We went to a chill island. At Chill Island, we just did an enormous amount of snorkeling there, and we found ourselves in the water actually for a couple hours, just snorkeling around the rocks, looking at fish and octopus and different things. So there we had a really, really good time, and we just found ourselves swimming in between the rocks and looking at all the different fish. Coral wasn't too vibrant. It wasn't too amazing, but it was nice to look at. It was definitely something you can't see in a lot of locations, especially as you can see how calm the water is here. So here you can see the water's fairly clear, and we're gonna look at some fish. And then for the next bit here, we're listen to some music and watch a video of us snorkeling around. So that ended our day at CoCoCay, back to the cruise ship in the afternoon, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, and on our way to Nassau. Again, in Nassau, we arrived on the northern side of the island. At the northern side of the island, we didn't do an excursion here. We mainly just went to downtown area and went around some of the coastal areas of the island and toured around there. So here you can see the harbor. Here you can see Atlantis out there in the distance, and just some really pretty pictures of the bay there in Nassau where the cruise ships are. The harbor is fairly large. The port isn't too bad of a walk, but as you can see, there's some distance here definitely on this dock. There were 4 cruise ships on this day that were here, 2 of them being from Royal Caribbean. One second. You can see where the resort's farther down might be nice. All right, so we would depart Nassau on day 4, arrive back in Fort Lauderdale early on day 5, and days 5 and 6 we spend in South Beach, Miami. So of course we get in really early. We're off the ship by 9 o'clock and headed to the hotel. The hotel couldn't check us in yet, so we found something else to do. We found a duck tour. We had a great time on this duck tour, taking us around to see the area around South Beach and surrounding areas, as well as a lot of fancy houses on the bay. So we had a real fantastic time on here, and it's a great way to see the area in, I think it was 90 minutes. You see those big fish right there? Are those sharks? Are those sharks right there? Thank you for watching. Watch, learn, and do it. Please click the link and subscribe below if you liked the video. I'll be having more content come out shortly. This is my very first video, so we'll see how I progress in the future, and hopefully my videos show dramatic improvement from this one, because if this is my best, I've got a long ways to go, don't I? All right, everyone have a great day. Thank you for watching.